statewide, manufacturing makes up about 20% of the GDP. Here in the Northeast, it's much higher than that. Manufacturing is still our bread and butter. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the things we're doing to help create more jobs, particularly to develop the workforce.
But the most important thing that we're focused on at the Department of Revenue, in line with the rest of the administration, is trying to improve our tax climate to make our business climate better.
The governor, as part of his ongoing efforts, has invested in his budget $100 million in workforce initiatives.
We were pleased last year. We invested over $500 million in operations in Wisconsin. We helped over 1,000 businesses, over 100 different communities.
When we do our jobs right at Wisconsin DNR, we can't help but make you more successful in getting more jobs created and protecting and even enhancing the environment.
We've been busy. We are in a growth mode. We're hiring employees.
The last couple of years have been phenomenal. It really has.
Business is better than it was a year ago. It's improving. We see more construction activity, which certainly helps drive our business.
We've been very conservative about, not adding too many too fast, and, now we're finally getting to that point where we need to add additional staff.
In manufacturing and Georgia Pacific in particular are having a tough time finding skilled workers. So manufacturing, that certainly is a common problem.
I am in the HR department, human resources. My concern there is how are we going to develop the workforce that we're going to need for tomorrow.
We employ 100 production employees and have a lot of people that are going to be retiring over the next few years. So we're looking at how are we going to be replacing those welding, electrical, machine operator type positions.
We couldn't find qualified employees, so we decided to kind of make our own. We've got a lot of support from WEDC, and we've got a nice training program. We couldn't really do it on our own. I don't know that we could sustain this kind of investment, to train so many employees so rapidly.
Well, I think it's been positive in terms of, trying to promote trades in Wisconsin and trying to promote people going into a lot of different paths, not just your traditional four-year degrees, but also going into the technical schools and trade programs.
So I think things like the database, the information system, which allows job seekers and job creators to maybe link a little bit easier, will go a long way in perhaps uncovering those folks that have those skills that manufacturers need, and also, vice versa.
We have a lot of good programs going on. The workforce development grants, through the WATT grants, some of the educational initiatives.
We work a lot with state agencies, with Department of Natural Resources in terms on the environmental side. And the Department of Natural Resources, they've always been a good advocate and willing advocate. In the last couple of years, they seem a little bit more so. In terms of helping industry succeed and supporting the permitting requirements and the needs.
Well, we've noticed, a lot more enthusiasm. Maybe there's a little bit more listening being going on as far as the needs of business, and so that's always encouraging. We're definitely very enthusiastic about Wisconsin's future.
I think we're going to have a good year.